President Irfaan Ali secured the highest number of votes of the 35 delegates elected to the Central Committee during the governing People's Progressive Party Civic PPPC 32nd Congress, followed by current General Secretary of the PPPC, Vice President Bharat Jagdeo. President Ali received 2,308 votes, followed by Vice President Bharat Jagdeo with 2,257 votes. Agriculture Minister Zulfikar Mustafa, who is also the party's executive secretary, came in with the third highest numbers of votes of 2,174. Meanwhile, disgraced former Minister of Local Government Nigel Dharamlall placed sixth and will sit on the party's Central Executive Committee. General Secretary Bharat Jagdeo, during a closing press conference, when asked about Dharamlall's inclusion in the party's executive structure, said the election of the new members to the executive positions was chosen by the delegates.
All that happened is that the names were put to the delegates, people voted. It was an open, transparent process, and it's a democratic process. And therefore, the names that you see there were chosen by the delegates. We made this clear. We can choose.
The General Secretary further added that each member chosen by the delegates will be valuable members of the Central Committee of the party.
Though every one of the 35 were chosen, they wanted these people to be in the leadership of the party. And so that is it. They wanted the 35 to be in the leadership of the party, and they chose which 35 they wanted.
Dharamlall's tenure as minister came to an end after he was accused of raping a teenage schoolgirl at his home. The disgraced minister had secured Guyana's best criminal lawyer to defend him against the allegation, which he has denied. After weeks of interrogation under dire conditions, as reported by the media, the victim returning to the crime scene with investigators was unable to recognize the area after it was freshly repainted. However, also elected to the 35-member body are Vikram Bharat, Gail Teixeira, Colin Crowe, Kwame McCoy, Anil Nanlal, Pauline Sukai, Sham Nokta, Ricky Ramraj, Jennifer Westford, Neil Kumar, Anand Prasad, Frank Anthony, Zamal Hussain, Fazal Jafar Ali, Brian Alicock, Dr. Vidya Prasad, Charles Ramson, Kar Singh, former President Donald Ramator, Umesh Odit, Brental Ashley, Jam Kumar Siraj, Sheikh Mohammed Ayub, Says Gunraj, Clement Rohi, and Indrani Chandrapal. Former head of the Private Sector Commission, Paul Chung, was also voted into the party's decision-making structure. PPP delegates have also elected Sarah Brown and Vikash Ramkissoon to the party's executive. Both Brown and Ramkissoon were booted out of Parliament as parliamentary secretaries following a successful court challenge by the opposition, which had argued that they could not sit as parliamentary secretaries, having been candidates on the PPP for the last elections. Meanwhile, 5 non-voting members are Deodat Indar, May Thomas, Jason Abdullah, Andrew Forsyth, and Rion Peters. Noteworthy though, the PPPC party continues to tout inclusivity. But what was noteworthy though was that the 35 members selected, 3 were of African descent. Tiana Cole reporting for the HGP Nightly News.